tide kisses the shore.
Welcome back to the show. That was Rush with Red Tide. Now it's time for another segment of my show, which I think should be familiar to all of you regular listeners out there. Here we go. That's right. Time for some happy birthday greetings out there. For my friends out there. The first one will be for Alex in Seattle. Alex is a good friend of mine that I met at Elysians, and so happy birthday, Alex. Hope you're having a good day. Another one to Cheryl, who was my kind of stepsister-in-law, sort of, back in Nebraska. Cheryl, I hope you're having a good birthday today. To my cousin Olivia, happy birthday, Olivia. You're doing great out there. Hope you're enjoying your singing career and your time in Central California and college as well. To my very dear friend Stacy Bullen back in the East Coast. Stacy is an author of a fantastic book and also a radio news gal, and her and I have kind of got into the Spreaker thing together. And so, Stacy, happy birthday to you. I think I'm a little late for yours, but happy birthday. And last but not least, to my cousin Alexis back in Lincoln, Nebraska. Alexis is a instructor at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and one of my favorite family members. And Alexis and I have a lot in common when it comes to movies and what we read, and not to mention politics and all that. So, Alexis, I hope you're having a happy birthday today, and having a good one, and taking some time off to celebrate with your friends out there in Lincoln. Okay, so those are some happy birthday wishes out there for everybody, and let's continue on with some more news. So, we lost a a comedy legend, I'm going to say. Phyllis Diller has passed away at 95 years old. And I think the younger generation may not know who she was. And to be quite honest with you, I didn't know she was still with us until she passed away yesterday. I think she actually passed away on Sunday, come to think of it. But Phyllis Diller was one of those comedians. Actually, she didn't start her career as a comedian until she was in her 40s, 40 years old. And she was very self-deprecating and very humorous. And she had also been a part of the roast for Ronald Reagan back in the day. So she was just one of those classic comedians where it wasn't at all really gaudy or kind of what comedy has turned to today. So another living legend has passed from us in the entertainment industry. So I hope Phyllis is laughing, looking down on us, laughing and making jokes wherever she is. The Office, the popular TV show, which, quite honest with you, I really haven't gotten into. I remember the movie, of course, The Office, but the TV show is going to end after season 9. According to Greg Daniels, the executive producer, he said that all questions will be answered this year, and we're going to see who's behind the documentary, which is what the basis of The Office is all about. Of the episodes that I've seen, that it's basically a long-running documentary, which will be interesting to see. So this Office is ending after 9 seasons. Director Tony Scott, who had directed many movies such as Days of Thunder, Top Gun, and Crimson Tide died this week in a suicide in California, down in L.A. There's a lot of questions that are being raised following his death of the Hollywood blockbuster director. And he jumped from the bridge on Sunday. The speculation was that he had cancer. Investigators have sought clues yesterday and today, and focusing on conflicting media reports about what he was truly suffering from. Scott directed blockbuster films, as I mentioned earlier, Top Gun, Beverly Hills Cop 2, and he jumped nearly 200 feet to his death from a suspension bridge in Los Angeles. Medical examiners on Monday performed an autopsy on Scott, whose body was recovered from the harbor nearly 3 hours after he jumped in. The results of the exam will likely be kept confidential until toxicology and other tests are completed, and that could take anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks. Winter, who was the coroner's spokesman, said to ABC News that Scott, the younger brother of director and 3-time Oscar nominee Ridley Scott, had inoperable brain cancer. But that report is cited by an unidentified source who is close to Scott. The celebrity news website TMZ.com reported later on Monday that Scott's wife had told investigators that rumors of an inoperable brain cancer were absolutely false, although TMZ did not specify the origin of its account. TMZ also reported that several videos and photos were made of Scott's jump by both cell phone and surveillance, and that they were being shopped around to various media outlets, and that they did not purchase the material. I think that's a little bit macabre. Hopefully those websites, and I know this is wishful thinking, but hopefully those websites do not post his jumping from the bridge and his ultimate death, because in my opinion, I think it's disrespectful, not only to whatever it is that he was suffering from and him as a human being, but as well to his family. So hopefully some discretion is being taken by the media and by websites. And also in entertainment news, Michael J. Fox is headed to TV again in a comedy to be broadcast on NBC. That network has given a straight-to-series order for the former Family Ties star that will be inspired by his real life. They've ordered 22 episodes of the untitled single-camera comedy that will star Fox as a husband and father of 3 from New York City, dealing with family, career, and challenges, including Parkinson's disease. Filming will begin this year for the fall of 2013 premiere. Michael J. Fox, of course, has been his medical diagnosis and subsequent suffering and not suffering, that's not a good word to use, but prognosis and challenges and fight, I guess fight is a better word, through his Parkinson's disease and advocacy for a cure. And he's one of my entertainers and actors that I follow, just for his very generous spirit and ongoing fight in his disease of Parkinson's that he contracted or showed early signs of at a fairly early age. So good on Michael J. Fox for coming back to TV, and I look forward to watching his new show. So we'll see what happens there. It is now 12:40. I've got about 4 minutes left into the show. I have a good song here that we'll end the show with. And when we come back, I'll take a 15-minute break, and then part 2 will be posted on my Facebook page, and hopefully you will join me there. So this will be Salisbury Hill that will take me out to the end of the show. Peter Gabriel.
could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to himself. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe the information. I just had to trust imagination. My heart going